nha. Chết mẹ, chia tay à? Để đi. Chia tay sắp. The fuck.
Alo.
Ui, giật cả mình nhìn mẹ.
Lúc này nó bị sao ấy, sao thì chuyển cái server đi.
Tại sao?
Tại sao đâu? Vào thì nó không có kết nối.
Cái nói gì?
I'm sorry, I didn't kiss.
I didn't say anything. Move along, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Chuyện vậy rồi.
Everyone was warned, but no one listened. A rise in temperature, ocean patterns changed, and ice caps melted. They called it extreme weather. They didn't know what extreme was. In the year of 2019, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, and droughts unleashed a wave of destruction upon our planet. We didn't just lose towns or beachfronts. We lost entire cities. The East River swallowed Lower Manhattan. A heat wave killed 2 million people in Madrid in just one day. But in that moment, facing our own extinction, it became clear that no single nation could solve this problem alone. The world came together as one, and we fought back. Scientists from 17 countries, led by the US and China, worked tirelessly.
Xem nãy giờ rồi.
Representatives of their nations, but of humanity.
Bảo là xem nãy giờ rồi.
Found a way to neutralize the storms, with a net of thousands of
Được.
scientists each deploying countermeasures
Nephilim.
designed to impact the basic elements of weather: heat, pressure, and water, all overseen by the International Space Station. They gave the satellite net a technical name, but we all came to call it Dutch Boy, after the story of the child who plugged a dam with his finger. This is what saved us all. And it was built by a team led by one man. My father.
Change. Jake Lawson, have sat
in here in room 12. Lawson? You the Dutch boy guy, right?
Yeah.
Man, I need to shake your hand.
Oh, okay.
Tornado. Zap. Blizzard. Zap. Monsoon?
Zap.
Zap. Everybody down here owes you, Jake Lawson. If you need anything, you just ask.
Senate committee assigned to oversee Dutch Boy will now hear from Jacob Lawson, Climate ISS Chief Operations Coordinator. May the record reflect that he was nearly 1 hour late.
Yeah, sorry about that. I literally had to fly in from outer space.
Mr. Lawson, we find ourselves heading toward a crossroads. As you know, as per UN Resolution 2814, the United States will be handing over control of Dutch Boy to an international oversight committee in 3 years. This in spite of the fact that we actually built the thing.
Excuse me, Senator. I don't want to slow things down. It's just, you said we built it?
Yes, indeed I did.
Because I know what I did. I'm the guy that led the team that built the station. I was up there with an international crew of 600 people, not just Americans, and I know all of their faces, but I don't remember yours. We had a plumber up there. He looked a little like you.
Very clever, Mr. Lawson. Yes, Dutch Boy was an international effort, and yes, it may one day very well belong to the world, but until it does, we have authority over its operation, and we have authority over you, and you have been flouting that authority. I have report after report here. Failure to follow procedures, numerous violations of the chain of command, and then there was the incident where you punched a federal inspector in the face.
Well, your federal inspector doesn't know that a capacitor
Going there.
is charged even when it's disconnected. He was grabbing the damn thing. I saved his life.
You can make all the excuses you want, Mr. Lawson, but there's one thing you cannot defend, and that would be the day you brought Dutch Boy online and operational without our consent.
And what would that have taken, Senator? There were a series of storms building in Southeast Asia and the North Atlantic that would have killed tens of thousands of people. Dutch Boy was ready. We went green. It works. You're welcome.
Mr. Lawson, if you continue to defy our authority, Dutch Boy will go on without you. Am I making myself clear?
Yes.
Good. Oh, and one more thing. To ensure compliance, this committee will be sending up new support staff. Naturally, when they get up there, you'll have to send some of your people home. We'll leave those choices up to you.
Senator, respectfully, my crew didn't do anything wrong.
Excuse me, I'm not asking for your input.
These people left their homes and their families and risked their lives to save
This hearing
planet.
is adjourned.
I'm not cutting a single one of those people loose.
Excuse me?
People like you need people like me. You know why? So you can take credit for everything we accomplish. So you can go to your constituents
This meeting
and
is
your
adjourned.
cronies and your mistresses and puff out your chest and
Sit
say,
down,
hey,
please.
look at me. Well, I'm looking, Senator.
Excuse me,
We're all
this
looking.
meeting is adjourned. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
That was going well, huh? Up to a point.
No, Jake, that didn't go well at any point.
But hey, what are you good at, little brother, huh? Like working the angles, smoothing ruffled feathers, you can fix it, you always do. It's like a talent.